Watch a new episode of Riverdale on a new night this Sunday at 8/7 Central.
Now at 10, Russia intensifies its bombing campaign as Ukraine and President Biden urges China's Xi Jinping not to help in the fight. And Vladimir Putin holds a massive pro-war rally.
Our Christina Pascucci escapes the bombings in Lviv as the city becomes the latest target of Putin's terror campaign. Her harrowing experience.
And panic at an Ontario hotel after shots ring out. 3 people are wounded. The latest on the SWAT standoff and the suspects taken into custody. Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Deaths are mounting in Ukraine as Russian forces unleash missiles, bombs, and artillery in cities and residential areas.
The UN says more than 800 civilians have been killed, but believes that number to be considerably higher. For many who have survived so far, they've been cut off from food, water, and heat. We have team coverage. Our Christina Pascucci is in Poland tonight. Rick Chambers live in Encino.
We start with John Finolio live in the KTLA News Center with the latest developments. John.
Well, Sharon and Pedro, first some breaking news. A U.S. Marine Corps aircraft, an MV-22B Osprey with 4 people on board, has crashed in northern Norway. Now, we understand from a Marine statement that the aircraft was participating in a NATO exercise earlier this evening. A search and rescue effort was called off due to bad weather. We will have more on this as it develops. Now, meantime, Russia is ramping up attacks in western Ukraine near the Polish border.
Tonight, Russia is widening its campaign of terror. These are not military installations. Ukrainian officials say they're apartment buildings just north of downtown Kyiv, now in ruins after Russian airstrikes. Further inside the capital city, more destruction. Homes, businesses, even a preschool, all targets of Russian shelling.
Bomb dropped here, and my family was very scared. The windows are broken, their house is broken, and we don't know what to do.
And for the first time, Russia attacking the western city of Lviv, striking an aircraft repair facility. Located on the border with Poland, a NATO ally, Lviv has been a critical location for Ukrainians trying to escape the war. The UN reporting more than 3 million refugees have fled the country since the fighting began. President Biden speaking with his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping via video Friday, warning him that there would be, quote, implications and consequences for providing military aid to Russia. So far, China has not condemned Russia's attack. In the hard-hit city of Mariupol, at least 130 people were rescued from a theater nearly decimated in a Russian attack. Local authorities say some 1,000 people were sheltering inside. Outside, the word children, written in Russian in giant letters. Hundreds remain unaccounted for. U.S. and British intelligence say Russian forces have made minimal progress taking over major cities, plagued by logistical and supply problems, and are resorting to using long-range missiles and artillery to pound Ukrainians into submission. But as far as Russia's leader Vladimir Putin is concerned, the war is a success, one celebrated at a packed rally in Moscow. Putin praising his military while saying Russian unity is strong. This as the U.S. and its allies warn that Russia may resort to even more brutality.
We continue to believe it is possible that Russia may be planning to use chemical or biological agents against the Ukrainian people.
All right, and earlier today, Russian Minister of Foreign Affairs Sergei Lavrov said any cargo transporting weapons from NATO countries to Ukraine will be considered, quote, legitimate target for Russian forces. Cher, Pedro, back to you.
John, thank you. Thousands of people are fleeing Lviv tonight as the city comes under attack. Our own Christina Pascucci has been reporting there all week. She was able to escape the city last night. Lviv has been relatively quiet until last night when air raid sirens began and bomb blasts were felt across the city. We spoke to Christina as she fled the city heading to Poland.
Stop, pull over. No, okay.
Our Christina Pascucci on the road to Poland after a Russian missile strike near the airport in Lviv.
We are just, on the